So, wir trotzdem nochmal ans Feuer gehen. Inventare. Werde doch die Kleidung mal, glaube ich... Ah ne, warte mal, nicht die Kleidung, das Gewehr upgraden, oder? Kann ich das upgraden? Wait, was hat das? Achso, das wird... Ups. Hier auf Upgrade wollte ich. Kann ich nicht, ich brauche die Leinen. Okay, nevermind mit dem Upgrade. Weniger Schaden. Wenn der Gegner mit einem Schlagangriff besiegt wird, werden hinterher als Geisterpunkte wiederhergestellt. Bandpunkte. Verursachen 30% mehr Schaden, aber erlangen auch 50% mehr. Wenn der Schwachpunkt mit dem Gewehr getroffen wird, erhält du 15 Bandpunkte. Ich habe auch noch gar keine andere Brosche, ne? Der Bannring. Gewehrschüsse verbrauchen 25% Geisterpunkte. Wenn der Gegner mit den Gewehrkolben getroffen wird, wird das Gewehr sofort nachgeladen. Wir waren dann auch mal mit den Gewehrkolben 3, glaube ich, ne? Müssen wir, glaube ich, dann öfter einsetzen. Nee. Ah, so, okay. Dann gehen wir mal los. Wir haben ja jetzt ein paar neue Sachen.
It's barbaric. An officer must be just, or else it all unravels.
Helen is right. The truth lies down there, somewhere. This is no coincidence. This all connects back to the curse.
Hier soll irgendwo Geister präsent sein. Geister. Weißbrot. Map? Da. Ah, Ferdinand Millers Laden suchen.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Oh, das ist Paar des Jahres, ne? Oh, okay.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort?
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone?
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
Your husband won't mind us talking?
No. Why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy. As, I'm sure, are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
About Captain Pennington?
What's your thoughts on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance. I'd say he's a good leader.
Eine gute Tat macht ihn aber noch nicht zum guten Anführer, ne?
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman in charge.
Alles klar. Dann leb
I'll
wohl.
let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Danke. Wo ist denn jetzt der Mann hin? Oh, jetzt ist er verschwunden. Ich wollte doch noch mit ihm reden. Ah. Naja, erstmal hier klauen. Kann ja nicht runterspringen. GG. Ist das der Laden von wer Ferdinand Miller? Der ist auf jeden Fall abgeschlossen. Hier geht's nicht hoch. Da oben war die Kiste, ne? Die abgeschlossen, ne? Oh. Also. Ja, ich schief Sachen. Ja, da gehe ich mal eben zur Kiste. Hier ist der Mann auch nicht drinne. Ich gehe nicht zur Kiste, weil ich bin hier runtergesprungen. Unfucking lucky. Müssen wir gleich außen rumgehen. Ah, vielleicht hier. Hier brennt auf jeden Fall Licht.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddammit! Careful! Ah!
I know.
Das ist ja widerwärtig. Ich töte es, bevor es Eier legt.
These look nasty. Poor man.
Never a good sign.
Was ist das? 23. April. Sonnenhut hat die Zahnschmerzen des alten Miller gelindert. Traubensilberkerz gegen Unterleibsschmerzen. Gerüchte über eine Epidemie in den Minen unter den Bergen. Man hat mir verboten, dorthin zu gehen. Das verärgert mich. Ich habe heute gelernt, dass man mit Öl aus Winterlieb die Beschwerden von Königsübel lindern kann. Ich bete, dass ich es niemals brauchen werde.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Warum höre ich jetzt da draußen die labern?
The captain's a war hero. Have respect.
Oh, the fuck ist Abigail? Ist das ein Pärchen, was er labert?
What do you do, John? Dig latrines? How much respect does that get you, eh?
Go to hell. Take your captain with you.
Mann, ihr seid wirklich ein liebliches Paar. Jetzt bleibst du mal hier.
You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith. A Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
I've met your wife. Fine woman.
She's that high. Count yourself lucky. Are you a married man, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Bereut ihr es etwa? Wir sahen das genauso. Wir sahen das genauso.
Aye. Our feelings exactly. We were happy. Why ruin it and live to regret it?
Regret? Oh, I've no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
What's the word round here?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on. You'll have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If, say, it was my wife's stupid idea for me to join the train band, I'd not say that neither.
Can you tell me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman, clever too. I'll be glad to take her orders.
Sebastian Priest?
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not, but I know the lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Call comfort to Helen, no doubt.
Alles klar, ich danke dir. Ein ehrlicher Typ hier anscheinend, der John.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
Scheint zwar sich mit seiner Frau immer in der Haare zu haben, aber solange das deren Ding ist und eher so ein Untereinander-Ding und die sich lieben und so, ist halt doch alles in Ordnung, ne? Doch. Sollen sich da handhaben, wie sie wollen. So, du Pestbeute, wer bist du?
Oh, there are you. Queen Mary Stuart.
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well, piss off. There's a sudden stink of death in here, Scotsman, and it ain't from me.
Wo habt ihr gekämpft, hä?
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This, comrade, is why no one wants to talk to you.
You know, soldier, you're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wager you lost. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and signed up to fight them Indians. I learned the hard way, in the blood and the snow. Fought under the captain himself, I did, and followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give some nosy Scotsman what for.
Aye. When I'm sick, I get surly too. What's the word around here?
No one tattles to me stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew White. Seems the old boy screams in his sleep.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right? What's his story?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come when you're awake.
Was weißt du über Captain Pennington?
Tell me about the captain. Speak freely, I'll not get back to him.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the best of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Proud, too, to give him my guidance when he'd call. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Time's precious for the likes of the captain, eh?
Der Typ hier ist einfach nur so ein blinder Follower.
Tell me about Helen Priest. I promise it won't get back to her.
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command. Quite the rise, no?
Über Fort Jericho.
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry. Welcome to paradise.
Wirklich ein echt nette Seele, der Typ.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go anywhere anyways.
Ich finde es aber cool, wie ich ihn als Cotton kennenlerne. Und dann da John steht.
Leave me alone.
My
Was ist mal wieder?
apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCreath, but you may call me Red.
Red, a pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
Wie seid ihr hier gelandet?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
Ich habe mich in eine Verbannerin verliebt.
I fell in love with a Banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so very sorry for your loss, Red. So very sorry.
Wie kommt es, dass ihr nur einen Patienten habt?
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
An was leidet er?
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
Ich muss verstehen.
I must insist. I have work to do here. I'd rather not risk infection myself.
Insist all you like. I'll not say. However, on an entirely unrelated subject, I assure you, you'll not catch the king's evil here.
Scrofula. Cured, some say, by the touch of a king.
Not many kings round here.
No, there's just me and my professional understanding of his condition.
Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
Was gibt's Neues?
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now, and she's not remarried. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence in her bearing.
I think I know how that feels. What about you? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong for those less fortunate.
You're a good soul, Nurse Wings.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Wir versuchen es, ne?
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Okay. Hier ist ein Hinterausgang, aber der scheint nicht interessant zu sein. Zumindest noch nicht. Schnell raus hier, bevor ich mir irgendwas bei dem Ekelhaften da hole. Wer ist der krank? Der widerwärtig. Voll Asi. Wie komme ich da unten rein? Ich habe da irgendwas leuchten sehen. Öffnet diese Tür.
I need to find the key to open this.
Na klar. Oh, was denn hier? Meine liebste Erfühl. Mir bleibt nur wenig Zeit, diesen Brief zu schreiben, und ich weiß nicht, ob er dich je erreichen wird. Wir werden angegriffen von Wesen, die nicht menschlich sind. Die Toten kommen uns holen, unsere Leute sterben und unser Munitionsvorrat geht zur Neige. Bete für uns. T. Talbot Williams. Hatten die nicht die Tore verschlossen vor uns, aber hier ist ein halb offenes. Was ist denn das für ein Scam?
Rebecca had a plan for herself and Ferdinando. Look for a store.
Ja, ist ja gut. Hier ist ein Store. Miller Trading Post.
A store? Ferdinando's?
Abgeschlossen.
Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A Sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Oh, der hat aber hier spezielle Sachen rumliegen, ja ehrlich. Südostafrika. Hiermit wird vermerkt und bestätigt, dass der Besitzer des Ladens, der bis dato das Eigentum von Fräulein Rebecca Hartgrave war, nun in Gänze und ohne Schuldenlast auf Ferdinando Miller übergeht. Er wird ferner durch die zuständige Rechtsmacht, in diesem Falle meine Wenigkeit, bestätigt, dass das Eigentum gemäß des regulären registriert werden muss, sobald die Umstände dies erlauben. S. Pennington. Ein Geisterbett.
Spectral traces around his bed. Rebecca, I presume.
I wonder, was he happy to see her?
War wahrscheinlich eher erschüttert.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Ja, so zum Beispiel, wenn ich ihn da
God, he
wegnehme.
reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Ein Stück Holz, das zu einem Amulett geschnitzt wurde. Es ist jedoch unvollendet.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Stock to trade. He hasn't unpacked it.
Maybe he intends to move on. And who could blame him?
Eine Truhe, die nicht zu öffnen ist. Ja, so. Ja, klar. So, dann einmal außen rum.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Wir brauchen ganz schön viel Geld, ne? Der ist ja nur am Labern von dem Geld. Hüpp. Ah. So, hier.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
18. Juni. Ingersoll, Gemischwarenladen, Gepäckstücke und Schmuckkästchen 55. Schmied, Gepäckstücke und Möbelstücke 7 und 9. Rebecca Gemälde und Rebeccas Kalligrafiekasten.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Wahrscheinlich von unserer Geisterfreundin. Okay, nur das hier noch. Letzter Wille und Testament. Ich, Fräulein Rebecca Hartgrave, in der Stadt New Eden im Vollbesitz meiner geistigen Kräfte, habe die feste Absicht, Ferdinando Miller im Falle meines Todes meinen gesamten Besitz zu vermachen, einschließlich folgender Sachen. Ein Schmuckkästchen, Gemälde und Spiegel, eine Buchsammlung, sämtliche Gepäckstücke und deren Inhalt, eine Kalligrafiekasten, diverse Möbelstücke, sämtliches Geld in meinem Besitz, in meinem Geschäft oder auf einer Bank und so weiter. Sie hat völlig den Verstand verloren.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him a lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Rebecca sucht euch heim, hä?
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Warum würde sie euch ihren Besitz vermachen? Hat sie gelogen?
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down in the register. Read it if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Was gibt es Neues hier?
The storekeeper hears much. What do you hear, Mr. Miller?
I'm a busy man. If you've a question to ask, then ask it.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He has no problem with me. I have no problem with him. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. He saw me as a man and signed the papers to say so. And when them who saw different complained, he laid down the law.
What think you of Helen Priest?
I don't think of Ellen Priest. I stay out of her way. I hope she'll stay out of mine.
How are things in the fort, by your estimation?
Look around you. Things are desperate. Have you heard the sound of their bodies crashing against the wood? I am a man of courage. I have endured much. But this, it undoes me. I don't know what you people have done to this country, but there's little hope and no way out.
Sagte, er sei ein Mann des Mutes. Verkauft.
Your stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend, we are conversing.
Verkauft alles, was seiner Frau gehört, Alter. Oder seiner verstorbenen Frau. Leinen. Ja, die brauche ich, mein Freund. 160, nehmen wir mit. Nehmen wir mit. Nehmen wir mit. 400. Nehmen wir mit. Verkaufen du hier gar nichts, so. Euer Zuhause ist gut geschützt.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now.
Ah, the visits in your sleep.
Yes, the visits in my sleep. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept.
Alles klar. Du bist die nächste Seele auf unserer Liste.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Die Schmiede
He
durchsuchen.
sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Weshalb die Eile?
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Ja, der Typ ist überhaupt nicht koscher. So, hör mal, du hast ja was gekauft.
As wolf pelts go, it's pretty, but I've more than enough of them. Folk in Boston are not short of wolf pelt. What do I do with this?
You're a merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wolf. Bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 20 pieces of 8 for a bear pelt, if it were in good condition. I'll pay you half that.
Half of 40 is 20. I'm the one risking my life out there. I'll take the 20.
It's a fabulous plan, and I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return, they shall be naked and rich, and I shall sell them wolf.
Oh, I must remember to set Reed aside for the captain.
Ja, warum reden die alle durcheinander? Ich habe versucht, dem Gespräch zu lauschen, jetzt redet die hier hinter mir. Hey.
Banisher?
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt they'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
Was hatte die nochmal?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
Mal sehen. Ach, die hatte das. Je niedriger die Geistanzeige, desto höher ist der von Red verursachte Schaden. Okay.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
Das Bild da vorne oder welches ist es? Ja.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Wieso kann ich nicht hier rein? Mach mal die Tür auf. Mach die Tür auf. Da unten ist eine Kiste, da will ich rein. Mach die Tür auf. Mach die Tür auf. Hallo? Hey, hey, hey. Schubst mich nur einmal, Alter, und du wirst sofort erschossen. Ich glaube, es hakt. Wo ist denn hier der Schmiedemann? Mann der Schmiede. Ich komm rein. Guten Tag, der Herr. Hat der was? Nö, nur den Brief.
A note?
Let's see.
Joseph, ich habe erhalten, was du mir schuldest. Gute Waren. Ich hielt dich für einen Schwindler, aber ich habe mich wohl getäuscht. Rebecca's Sklave, dieser Ferdinando, war nicht zufrieden mit dem Besitz seiner toten Herrin. Auf Befehl von Pennington ist er jetzt ein freier Mann. Und auch noch ein Händler. Dieser Wahnsinn wird unser Ende bedeuten, das kannst du mir glauben. Du und ich, wir sind jedenfalls quitt. Zumindest bis wir uns zum nächsten Kartenspiel mit den Männern in der Baracke treffen. Dann knüpfe ich dir wieder alles ab. Theodor S. Rebecca's Sklave, dieser Ferdinando, war nicht zufrieden mit dem Besitz seiner toten Herrin. Aha.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Mhm. Und bevor ich dahin gehe, hole ich mir erstmal die Kiste. Bitte was?
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
Your comrades think you're too scared to sleep. You should prove them wrong.
I don't give 5 shites what they think. They may tend to their own duty while I tend to mine.
Was ist los?
All bullshit aside, what's going on?
Oh, what do you care? I have my problems and you have yours, so let me handle myself. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Peaceful watch to you.
Ich wollte gar nicht mit dem reden, ich wollte hier durch. Alter, lass mich hier vorbei. Ich muss da hochklettern. Habe ich mit dem schon gelabert? Ja, ne?
Good day to you. Good day,
Nee,
mate.
nicht.
You Pennington's reinforcements?
Red McCraith, the Banisher. Sorry to disappoint.
Ah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. Theodore Shepherd, marksman, and there are none better. I teach some of the lads here. Perhaps we could show you a thing or two.
I shoot well enough, thanking you.
Wo habt ihr das Schießen gelernt?
Where did you learn to shoot, Mr. Shepherd?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War.
Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Trotted off to war against the Indians. Shooting came natural. Once. I shot a man down from full 500 yards. How'd you like that? I'm a goddamn Lionheart, I am.
Tell me about your world.
Which bit?
How about Captain Pennington's bit of your world?
Captain? I don't know him. He keeps to himself, and I keep to mine. Tell the truth, I think he's losing it. Can't blame him, to be honest. You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so. Been that way since he lost his wife and kid.
Pennington's family died.
I didn't say they died, though maybe they did. Either way, they're definitely gone, and the captain is the worse for it.
Helen Priest, tell me how she fits in your world.
They don't let women go to war, but for her, they should make an exception. Pity Pennington doesn't trust her far as he could throw her. I've fought side by side with many a good man. None are better than Helen Priest.
How about you tell me more about yourself?
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot this side of the wide blue sea. Priest and Pennington are too busy fighting to see it.
Okay. So, ich bin gerade gegen das Kabel gekommen.
And may the way be good to you, mate.
Ich weiß nicht so richtig deutlich die Sachen vorlesen bei den Gesprächen oder lieber einfach anklicken, weil ich glaube, das Anklicken ist immer so ein bisschen ja, reißt dann nicht so raus, ne?
Old soldier and all.
Alright, let's start with his billet.
Ja, eine Spukermittlung nach der anderen. Erstmal machen wir die Dings da oben. So. Die wir sowieso schon machen. Aber ich will hier die Truhe haben, bevor ich die vergesse. Kamera, Hilfe. So. Sesam, open dich. Geisterschutztrank. Du erleidest 20% weniger Schaden, aber erhältst 40% weniger Geisterpunkte. GG. Ne, ich bleibe bei meinem Trunk. Einem Sud, ne, heißt das? Zack. Ab in die Baracken. Weißt du, jetzt machen sie das Ding hier gar nicht mehr zu, oder was? Denn hier unten. Ah, hier schläft irgendwer. Oder würde einer schlafen, wenn man nicht... Wenn man wollen würde. Die Baracken sind hier geradeaus? Ja.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are you?
A strong memory clings to this place.
That quill. Bet that's what we're looking for.
Die Feder? Ah. Enthüllen.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
There. If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it. An award given to a brave soldier.
I believe we found Andrew's things.
Banisher?
Stuff.
No.
Folk talk about you. About your past.
I know what they say. They say I am a murderer. They are wrong. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hargrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
I'm a banisher, Mr. Miller, not a rat catcher. Ghosts were human. They're emotional, full of hopes and fears about the past and the future too. To find out what ties the ghost to the living and end the haunting, I must know the story. You want me to finish the job? Then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave, but hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Oh, sorry, ich war noch gemutet. Gut, dass ich das... Also, ich habe gerade gesagt, was ist denn mit seinen Augen? Der hat gesehen, der war ja richtig weird. So, wir können sie aufsteigen lassen, verbannen oder ihm die Schuld zuweisen. Und natürlich werden wir sie auf ihn verbannen, ihn Schuld zuweisen. Du bist schuld, Fernando. Du bist schuld.
Ferdinando Miller, the world forced you into a lie. You lived it to the full. And in the end it brought a haunting upon you. You are the tie that holds this ghost here.
No! Leave him be!
She's a ghost. Get rid of her. Wait. No. No. You can't take me. You don't own me. I am a free man. I have done nothing wrong.
No. But I have.
To hell with it. Your world is no place for men like me. You don't understand. You can't understand.
Eine Seele mehr für dich, Liebste.
I chose to cheat. You chose to kill. Which of us, Banisher, deserves death?